you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Now, here's Jordan. 6 points for him. To the middle, got a piece of it. Bryant, again, Los Angeles.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Outside, Green. Tries it from 9. No good, shot missing. Good work defensively by Bryant. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Clippers.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Jordan outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 12 points for Jordan.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not, has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverley comes in for Russell Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Christopher Miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and relying on instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Exactly, and if it's not there for you, simply make the next pass. Keep the ball moving. Give the offense a chance to do what it's designed to do, which is produce the best shot.
Now here's Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Over Beverley. Another miss by Houston.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Jordan dishes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Timeout called the Rockets. MP's really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him.
.26 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Garuba. He's guarded by Davis. Up top, Porter. Get that out of here.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverley, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
And 3 from Jordan. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And that's it for the first quarter. And what Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Fans, give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to our special presentation the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Bryant. Jordan is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Davis, and it's Reeves in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Clark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And here's Matthews. Following the 3 from Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Matthews for the 3. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers was a revelation. He finished with 59 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So on the floor for Houston. Outside, the wings are Green and Tate. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Porter in at the 1. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Tate, the pass to Smith. Over Jordan. Smith kicks to Şengün. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
This one for 3. And they get it back. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Smith. Bank shot, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Back to Porter. Over Westbrook. Porter, no luck.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Pass to Green. Back to Tate. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Jordan passes to Bryant. Count that one. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Porter with it. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. That's tipped. Smith. They kick it out to Green. Lets the three fly. Westbrook pulls it in.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And finish off by Bryant.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And they get it. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Jordan against Green. Tate the pass to Green. And it's sent back by Bryant. Down low. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Tate. Over in the corner, Green looking to end his cold spell.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
High post, Davis. And a deep three from Westbrook. He made it! He got it!
Big time!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man. Even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that